The Detroit Lions decide to make a move today, bringing back a familiar face, and according to Aaron Wilson, in familiar face, Lions are signing linebacker Anthony Pittman off the Jaguars Practice Squad to the 53-man roster, per a league source. So Anthony Pittman is back as a Detroit Lion. That is the only roster move we made today. We still have 3 spots remaining on the 53-man roster. Obviously, all the injury news has not gone on, not official yet, about Dorsey, Carlton, McNeil, and Monty getting placed on IR. That hasn't been official yet, but that will create 4 roster spots, which means we'll have, again, 4 roster spots open. This will take up one of them. So we'll have 3 spots remaining on the 53-man roster. And in my opinion, Jamal Adams is going to be one of them. He's going to be signing the 53-man roster this week, in my opinion, which leaves 2 guys out of house to bring in. So, or no, because we'll only leave 1 spot because Fatu Melifonu's window is going to open this week. Now, if he doesn't get officially activated, then he won't count. But I think he will, so which means there will be only 1 spot left on the 53-man roster, and there would be a spot left on the practice squad if Jamal Adams was to get signed to 53-man. But Anthony Pittman is back as a Detroit Lion. Leave thoughts, comments down below. Now, Anthony Pittman, let's pull up his stats here real quick just because of it. I'm not obviously very enthused right now because today's been a really tough day as a Lions fan. But Anthony Pittman, I like the signing. I do. He's a very good special teams linebacker. He has shown some potential on the defensive side of the ball in the past. He played actually quite a bit of defense for us in the playoffs last season. He only has 1 tackle on the season. He is 28 years old, turned 28 about a month ago. Bigger linebacker, 6'3", 224. He's always been a solid linebacker. I've always liked the guy. First year with us, played only 1 game, didn't really have a stat. Second year in 2020, or did not play in 2020. His third season, played 2021, played every single game, had 18 total tackles. 2022, played every single game, had 5 total tackles and a forced fumble. 2023, he played every single game, not really any stats. And then this year he's played 1 game, which was against the Lions, where he did have a tackle on special teams. So he hasn't done anything this season, essentially, and not big numbers besides that in the past either. Again, he's a good special team linebacker. I don't mind the signing, but I don't really understand it. You have bigger positions in need right now. You need another cornerback. Yes, you're getting Fatu Melifono potentially back this week, and Ennis Rakestraw back in a couple of weeks. But I would still go get another corner. I have another video coming out tomorrow or Wednesday about guys who we could potentially target. And again, one of them is going to be a cornerback. A couple of them are going to be a cornerback. So I still think we need another veteran in that DB room. That way we don't have Kendall Vildor having to play 80% of the snaps. Or anybody who we bring up like Morris Norris, even though I like the guy a lot, or Eric Hallett. I don't know. But we need bigger needs right now. We need a defensive tackle. We need another defensive end, in my opinion. So we need way more needs right now than a linebacker. Linebacker is probably our... it's one of our weakest positions on the team. Or weakest positions on the defense overall. I mean, the defense is just such in a bad position right now. I think we are arguably just as worse as the 2021 defense that we had. We have a little bit more star power, I think, than 2021. But in terms of depth, I think we're way worse. I'm going to be honest. I would say the 2023 defense at the end of last season was better than this current defense, and I would say the 2022 defense was even better than this current defense at the end of the season in 2022. And again, in terms of depth, I think the 2021 defense was even better. So that's how bad of a situation we are on the defensive side of the ball. Again, we still have 3 roster spots open, but technically only 1 if Jamal Adams does get signed to the 53-man roster and if Fatu Melifono does get activated, then you only have 1. Will Brad Holmes make any moves? You see at the bottom of the thumbnail? I think he will. I think he's going to go sign one of the guy that's out of house, that's on the street right now. I'm hoping it's going to be a guy that can contribute, like a Jason Pierre-Paul, like a Tyson Alulu, Al Woods, Xavier Howard, even though I don't think he'll be a Lion, Patrick Peterson, somebody like that. I don't know. So, again, Anthony Pittman, welcome back to Detroit. Again, bodies. This is how you win a Super Bowl. but we need as much depth and star power as we can get on the defensive side of the ball. It's atrocious, and we need to get Newport on the offensive side of the ball after we lost Montgomery. So, leave your thoughts, comments down below. Welcome back to Detroit, Anthony Pittman. And as always, one pride, go Lions.